So in case you didn't notice, the strongest battlegrounds won the votes. Yeah, I would be surprised if you didn't notice, but yeah, it's clear that the strongest battlegrounds won by a lot. It wasn't even close. And I knew players were mad, right, from yesterday. Like, I expected players to be mad, which that's kind of what happens, you know? When a team wins, the other one's going to be sad. But yeah, I didn't expect them to go to that extent. It was crazier than I thought. I made a video on this, but I do wanna show what happened to the community after. Cause if you look in the Yielding Guards Discord server now, it's alright, you're probably not gonna notice anything too crazy. But around 10 hours ago, that was not the case. It was crazy. So before I talk about what we know so far about KJ and when he's gonna release, I wanna show you what happened yesterday. This is a video that shows exactly what happened. So as you can tell, there's like a message per second. You could only text once a minute. Normally it's around 10 seconds or something. It was 1 minute and players were still crazy. Like, bro, they wouldn't relax. It was pretty much two categories. It's either Bloxfruit fans that joined the server and they were like, wow, we got scammed, KJ's never coming, and they were saying stuff like that. Or people that were telling them to shut up. I mean, the thing is, a lot of players thought we were gonna get KJ the moment this voting ends. But I think they just forgot there's a whole nother category we need to win. So yeah, the owner said, this is not a scam, guys. Do not let the enemy separate us. We need to win together. By the way, if you're wondering where the update is, it was supposed to be yesterday, but I'm on a 16-hour plane flight. I mean, by the time I upload this, there's probably gonna be like 10 more hours still until the update. Even Creecraft voted for the strongest battlegrounds. Crazy stuff. But yeah, if you remember, I said I would talk about KJ. So let's do that now. I'm gonna show you some Discord announcements first. I also still need to add another alt move to KJ, so you guys can experience it fully. KG won't be here until the whole thing is over because I need to see how long it's gonna be free for. Every time we win equals longer free KJ. And we have another vote in 4 days. Which, yeah, it's gonna be the last vote. So yeah, in 4 days, we're gonna compete with Bloxfruits. Which, I don't know what to say about that. Alright, so as we know, the owner said that the more categories we win, the longer we're gonna have KJ for. Which means, the next category is gonna be important if we want more KJ, you know. Cause I mean, it's one thing that Bloxfruits has a lot of players, right? They got crazy players. It's such a big game. It might be number one. Or it's up there. Now the thing is, they also promised something. So it's not only the strongest battlegrounds. They also have a trick. They promised the fruit rework. So if people want it, I'm sure they're gonna try and vote Bloxfruits, you know. And yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a tough fight. Let me know in the comments who you think is gonna win. But you know, I mean, I got hopes for the strongest battlegrounds. Like, you know, they're up there, but even the owner knows it's gonna be hard. Not gonna be an easy one. In 1 week will be the fight for the best fighting experience. The strongest battlegrounds versus Bloxfruits. So yeah, it's gonna be a crazy fight. So yeah, as I said previously, KJ is about to get a new ultimate move before he releases. So we know that he's not gonna release for 4 days. That's for sure. So he's not going to be here before the weekend. Now, does he release during this weekend, which would make sense, or does he release in the next weekend? Why would he release in the next weekend? Well, you know, it takes some time to make a whole ultimate move. Now, unless it's something like Suryu, where he can do it easily, you know, where he does like 2 or 3 moves. You know how when he released Suryu, we had like, I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 moves at once. So if it's something like that, it could be this weekend. So we still got hopes. But don't be impatient, cause you know, something like last time might happen again, where the voting just ends and everybody starts going crazy. They just say they got scammed. I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna get scammed. I feel like they wouldn't lie about such a thing. Everyone would be mad at them. So if anything, we just gotta wait. But let me also check the characters, cause I wanted if they... Nope. It didn't change anything. Yeah, that's it. It just shows you how to vote. Now, we won the strategy category, right? And in the last video, I talked about how tower defense simulator players and whatnot got mad that, You know, they said that the strongest battlegrounds isn't a strategy game. You know, I don't know, there's people that think it is a strategy game, there's people that don't think it's a strategy game. Yeah, it's just split, you know. Just like we had a category, so did Blocks Fruits. Well, of course, we won the category by a mile, but the other games didn't have nearly as many players, right? So like not that big of a community. They were pretty big, don't get me wrong, still like 100k votes at least. We were like 5xing them, like it was crazy, 5 times more, like bro, they didn't have a chance. Yeah, just like we had that, Blocks Fruits had their own category. It was the best action / RPG. And yeah, they won. I mean, you know, it's Blocks Fruits. Of course they won, it makes sense. They have crazy players like I said. To be fair, they were competing with some crazy games as well, like Deep Woken and whatnot. Which of course they also have really big communities. So they probably, you know, also promised something for their game. Like a new character and new items and stuff like that. Which made it way harder, you know. But yeah, still, they didn't get as many votes as us. They got around 1 million votes. And in the strongest battlegrounds category, he had 1.7 million votes. Now the fact that we got more votes than Blocks Fruits kinda tells a lot. Like, that just shows how much people want KJ. But I don't know what to say about it. I feel like the hype is a bit too much. It's just too much. Yeah, it's a new character and everything, but everybody thinks whatever they don't have is OP. Like it was with Tatsumaki, for example. When he was in early access, everybody said he's too OP. But now I don't see that many people talking. I don't know. Now it's like that with Suryu. A lot of the times it's just fun for a bit, a few days, maybe a few weeks, and then it's just a normal character, not that used, not that crazy. It's decent. So yeah, the hype is a bit much. I don't think it's gonna be the biggest event we've ever had. I still believe we can get 1 million players. Maybe, who knows. 500k when Tatsumaki got free, which is a big event and everything, but KJ, just that much bigger, right? I believe it's possible. Maybe 800k, maybe even 1 million, that's what I say. We also have this picture. This is the ultimate pretty much. He said, looks cool in game, I promise. So yeah, this update is coming really soon, like around 10 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video on it the moment it releases. But yeah, I feel like we're getting off track here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. And yeah, comment what you think about this fight between the strongest battlegrounds and Blocks Fruits. Who do you think is gonna win the best fighting game?